Good morning. It's Mixed Mornings with Kyle, Brian, and Sarah. That music underneath you may recognize if you listen to Sarah's podcast. Sarah has questions. The new season starts tomorrow.
That's right. We're dropping our first episode on the mental load, which, if you don't know what it is, I'm sure you've had an argument about it once or twice in your life.
And just didn't know that's what you were arguing about.
Exactly.
Yep,
yeah.
You go.
Oh, yeah.
Our arguments used to look like I'd tell my husband to go clean the bathroom, and I'd be like, can you just clean it? I don't want to have to tell you every time to clean it. He's like, just tell me. I'll do it. Just tell me. And I'm like, I don't want to think about it. Because that's part of the mental load. There's usually in a relationship, there's someone who holds the mental planner in their head.
Right.
They've got like the doctor's appointments, the vacations, notices when it's time to get a new car, notices when it's time to fix this, yada, yada, yada. And it's just a lot, and it's called the mental load, and that is what our first episode is about.
What did you discover about gender roles? Is it primarily women who carry it?
I did ask that question, and the psychiatrist from Wake Med, Dr. Krimpaski, she said that evolutionarily speaking, men, because she's like, I had to think about it. Men way back then were hunters. Typically, I'm sure there were some ladies going out with them occasionally. That was their thing, but they would go hunt, and that's like a task. One task. Get food, bring home.
Right.
And meanwhile, everyone who stayed back, which tended to be the ladies, would garden and make clothes and mind the children and tend the fire and like do all the stuff. And so we evolutionarily built up a multitasking mind.
Okay, so is there anything that can change about it? Like, should men be willing to take on more of the mental load, or is it? But you're saying like through the way that through evolution that it seems to be more like what something women are, I guess, staged to do.
Well, yeah.
Not that you're.
It's not a blanket statement.
Yeah.
It's not a blanket statement, and you just want to play to your strengths is really what it is. And if you listen to the podcast, there's so many tips that she gives you, and it's not just people who have children. It's people who It is obviously, that's a big task, and it's a whole ball of tasks wrapped up in one child. But you also have your parents as they age. They get older, and you got to, my parents, I'm definitely keeping a closer eye on them than I ever have. And it's just part of life. Like these tasks all have to be managed, and there's typically one person who does it. We've got Arthur on the line right now. He was talking about his mom having gone through some stuff lately. What's going on with your mom, Arthur?
My mom had her surgery last week, so I've been taking care of her. The last 30 days has been a roller coaster. About 3.5 weeks ago, she passed a kidney stone.
Oh, God. That's awful.
And so, yeah, and she had strep throat the week after she did that.
Oh, poor lady.
So I'm trying to tell you, she's been hit hard. And listen, you guys really, honestly, I've had to juggle like 500 balls the last month. And so it's good to be able to get you guys, to share a few things with you because, honestly, it's been a whirlwind for me the last month.
Well, let me tell you something, Arthur. If there's anybody who I'd want taking care of me, it would be you because you have the biggest heart and you are always so present and you're such a kind person. Your mom is a very, very lucky woman to have a son like you.
Well, I appreciate you guys saying that, and I feel the same about you and everybody. You had a good time down at Carolina Beach, it looked like.
I did.
From the St. Patrick's Day. It's going to be, this is my birthday week too, Sarah. Remember, Thursday's my birthday.
Oh, Arthur. Well, happy early birthday. You better call on your birthday.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that. I'll see if I can make it happen. I was supposed to be off work Thursday and Friday, and I was hoping that I could carry my mom on a little getaway. She's been wanting to get out, and since they had to postpone the surgery from the snow in January, we basically had to postpone everything. So now my little weekend getaway had to be canceled because
sorry.
I wanted to get her away. But it's okay. She's on the upswing now.
That's good. Well, here's the thing, Arthur. Yeah. Maybe this can be turned into a positive. Let's make some lemonade here. We are barely less than 2 months from Mother's Day, so pause the plan you were going to do this week and then lump it all into a big Mother's Day adventure on May 11th.
Exactly. That was something I've been considering, and my son and I, he's come up with something really good too, and so we're kind of making a family effort on pulling something really big together. So that way,
good deal, brother.
Really good, yeah.
All right. Well, listen, we got to run, man. But thank you for calling. You are the best son ever, and we hope your mom heals quickly.
Well, I really appreciate that. And you guys are the best morning show around, and I love you guys too, man. I appreciate you every day.
Oh,
love you, buddy.
Right,
tell your mom we said hi.
Back, man.
Good luck with your mental load.
All right. And send my best to Kyle too, man. It's going to be kind of cool that that he's going to be out for the NCAA tournament, Brian.
I know. He's so freaking lucky. He told me the due date when they first got pregnant, and that was my first thought.
Not congratulations.
Such a dude.
Exactly right. It was exactly right. You were right. That was the first thing you said. Hey, that's about time for March Madness.
He's a smart boy. I'm glad I raised him right.
He's like, no, it has to happen this week, lady. I'll meet you in the bedroom.
No.
I don't care. It's happening.
Yeah. All right. Be good. I'll see you guys.
All right,
bye, Arthur. Best of luck, bud.
All right. Well, we got a little off topic, but mental load. The podcast comes out tomorrow, brand new season. The episode drops tomorrow. If you've ever dealt with it, you really do need to listen. It's very
everybody.
Interesting.
I think everybody's dealt with the mental load. It's juggling. It's the balancing act, keeping everything in your life together and trying to get it all done in the short window of a day.
Yep.